Hanji beta. So today's topic of discussion, today we are going to learn about notice writing. But before that, what do you understand by the term notice? Where do you find the notices? Hanji, I want your responses here. What do you understand by the term notice? Where do you find the notices? Yes, Krish.
Yes, ma'am. Notices are the special types of instructions which are found in school and offices, informing people about the important events happening in the offices or schools. For example, a contest is happening or a sports day, or in an office a holidays is there. So for informing people about, or the employees or the students of the school about these events, notices are written.
Yes, very good. Yes, Suvir, what is your response to this?
Notices are basically written in the official way, and they tell us about the current happenings or the future events that are going to come in an organization specifically. Like in a school, there can be a notice about any annual function, or if there's any lost and found object. And in offices, they are particularly about any holiday or any occasion, etc.
Yes, correct. So basically what we see that notices when we have to convey a certain kind of information, you just cannot call every single person when you have to convey the same information to a large mass and a large number of people. So what exactly is done? A particular piece of information is written and it is displayed on the notice board of that institution or office or any other kind of public place. So you might have seen notices in the newspapers as well, notices in some organization. So these notices which are placed on the notice board. So where have you seen the notice board in your school? Can you tell? Where have you seen it? Yes, Krish.
Near room 33.
Yes, near room 33. Yes, Weber.
Ma'am, there are classes were there in ninth and 10th.
Yes, we
Between
have.
that,
Yes, but we don't have a notice board. It's a bulletin board, if you might have observed it. And what is the difference between these two, bulletin board and notice board? Can anybody tell? Bulletin board. Yes, Weber. Do you have? Hanji Suvir.
Bulletin boards may have certain kinds of posters on it, or other things related to the school achievements. But notice board specifically contains the notice of the school,
Yes,
which are to
very
be
good.
displayed.
हाँ जी बिल्कुल सही. So in bulletin क्या होता है? Means news. So it can be news about information about any kind, है ना? We talk about the achievements, we talk about certain kind of information, notices. So all those are placed in that bulletin board. So it is not just that the notices. When we talk about the notice board, particularly the notices are conveyed through that notice board. So we have a bulletin board which is just near to the vocabulary board and the GK question board, right? So that is the bulletin board. So today we are going to learn more about this topic, that is writing notice. So what are notices? These are a formal announcement of public importance. So when a particular kind of information which needs to be conveyed to a large group of people, so then these kind of information are written in the form of notice. So it's a formal announcement which is made to the public at large, which is of public importance. So notice it can be about a meeting, an event, excursion, historical trips, picnic, lost and found article, change of name, address, general instruction about the uniform, about the change in timings, the venue of certain information, certain events, etc. So when you have to convey any kind of information which is important for the people, group of people particularly, then we write a formal announcement in the form of notices. And from examination point of view, in your syllabus, the notice is of 3 marks, and where the format is of 1 mark, the content carries 1 mark, and expression, which includes the grammatical accuracy and other relevant details, 1 mark. So this way the marks has been bifurcated here: format 1, content 1, and expression 1. So total 3 marks. Okay. So this is the format of a notice writing. When you have to write a notice, from the examination point of view, the format is important. So understand this format carefully. When you begin the notice writing, first of all, on top, in the center of your box, because box is important for the notice. So at the center, we write the name of the organization issuing the notice. So जो organization वो notice issue कर रही है, उसका name लिखना है. So it can be a school, a college, or any university, or any other official place. So उस organization का नाम in capital letter. All the letters are to be written in block letters. Then the word notice is to be placed again at the center in capital letter. Then the date in expanded form. When we talk about the date in expanded form, that means you cannot write the date like 12/5/2021. No, that is not to be written. You have to write the date, then the name of the month, which is to be written in full spelling. So pura naam likhna hai month ka, then the year. Right? So this is the expanded form. If you contract it, if you write the name of the month briefly, February ke liye just Feb if you write, so that is the incorrect format. So date ko dhyan se likhna hai. Then we write the heading. Title is important here for the notice, and it should be relevant to the topic. And it should be written very briefly. It cannot be in the form of a sentence. So when you're writing the heading or title there, keep it brief and relevant to the topic. And then we write the content. You can always start the content like it is to inform all the students, or this information is for the students of classes so and so. So you can begin the sentences this way. So what actually is to be written in the content body of the notice? These are the questions that are to be taken care of. What, who, where, when, what to do, whom. So what means, what is the notice about? Who it is addressed to, किसको address करके लिखा जा रहा है, ये notice, ये information किसके लिए है? Where, so जब आप what को बता रहे हो, तो वो जो event है, where is the event going to happen? The venue is to be made clear. The date and time of the event, that is when. What to do means related information, other related details, instructions for the event, what is required. And then whom to contact for any information, कि अगर कोई और जानकारी लेनी है तो किसको contact करना है. So whenever you are writing a notice, write these questions to the right side of your answer. What, who, where, when, what to do, and to whom. This way you'll be able to write a perfect notice without missing out any information. And at the end you will write signature, name, and designation. That is the post which is assigned to the person who is writing the notice. So this way, signature, you can just write in running hand. Don't make fancy signatures in the answer sheet. Then the name. Avoid writing your name in the answer sheet. If no name is given, go for ABC or XYZ. And designation according to the question that is given there. But you will be provided with the names and designation always in the question. So let's read some of the example. This notice is regarding an article which is lost by a person. So Jain Model School, Surat. See, the name of the school, the institution is written, and the name of the city is to be written here, right? So all the alphabet, see, the letters are in capital, block letter. Then the word notice. Then the name of the month. Now, can you tell me what is wrong here in the name of the month here and the date, what I have written here? Can you tell me what is wrong here? Who will tell? What is not correct here? Yes, Garvdeep. हाँ जी बेटा.
The name of the month should be written in full.
It should be OCTOBER.
Yes. And what else is there? What else is there? See, the comma is missing. I have put a full stop here. ठीक है? So that way, अगर आप इस format में भी लिखते हो, that means the format of the date is not correct. So it will go as 15 October, comma 20 cross cross. If you want to avoid the name of the year, you can just put cross cross here, or you can just write the year as well. Full year can be written. Then the heading in lost and found, you can go with this expression lost, lost, lost. Lost a sharp VM calculator in the school premises during recess today. My initials SS are engraved on its black back. The finder is requested to return the same to the undersigned. A treat is promised. Then the name and your class and roll number. Now see, when you are writing a notice for the lost, here you can use the personal pronouns I and my. But this thing has to be taken care of, that whenever you are writing a notice, the passive form is to be used and the personal pronouns are to be avoided. But yes, the freedom is there when you are writing the notice of lost and found. So you can always begin, I have lost my calculator in the school premises during the recess. My initials are engraved. That means the article which is lost, you have to give detailed information about that article. And then the finder is requested to return. Treat is promised. Don't mention that a 50 rupees will be given, 100 rupees will be given. No, just you can write this statement that a treat is promised, or the finder will be rewarded with a treat. And you will write your name here, your class, and your roll number, because the finder needs to find you. So आपको अपना नाम, आपका class और आपका roll number with section आपको जरूरी है बताना. Next notice is a found article. So found a gent's wristwatch in the school playground. The genuine owner of the watch can claim it back from the undersigned after giving necessary details about the watch and identification marks, if any. Now see here, the detailed information about the found article is not written. अगर आप यहाँ पर detailed information दे दोगे, तो आप क्या proof मांगोगे? कोई भी चला आएगा और claim करेगा कि ये article मेरा है. So you just have to give brief information which article is being found there, and then आपको क्या बताना है? Just owner, जो genuine owner है, you will ask the person to claim for the article and asking him to give necessary details and proof and identification marks, if any. And then you will again write your name and roll number and class so that the person can find you. This is another example, student exchange program. So certain kind of information which is to be conveyed. So the school has planned a student exchange program where students of school's name and would be attending classes in our school. The program will be conducted on so and so. The visitors will stay with our students at their home. Interested students may contact the undersigned. So एक exchange program हो रहा है. The students from other schools are also going to join, and those who want to participate in the event, their names are being called. One thing which is missing here is that the last date, if the students, they want to contact the person, they want to attend this kind of event exchange program, so you must write that those who are interested, they must submit their names to the person jisko they can contact and the last date for submitting the name. And then you write your name, your post, your designation here. Okay, this is one example. This is another example here about the summer camp. The school is planning to organize a 2-week summer camp for the children of age group so and so for developing their creative skill in art, craft, music, clay, modeling, etc. in the school campus, and so and so. So those who are interested, deposit an amount. For more details, contact the undersigned. So all the relevant details are to be given, and you have to think about the notice. What are the main points? What, when, where, to whom? Everything is to be included, and the word limit for notice is 50 words. So do not miss out any information. 50 words में ही आपको सारा लिखना है. Very quickly, just to talk about the key points that you need to remember is that be precise and to the point, because the ideal length of notice is 50 words. It is a formal form of communication, so the language should be formal as well. Keep the sentences short and use simple words, and use passive voice as far as possible. Avoid personal pronoun. Present your notice in proper format and in the box, and focus on the what, when, where, and whom. These are the important points in the notice to be considered. Right, students? So this is all about the notice.